In the next 6 minutes, you will be able to understand exactly where BTC is heading over the next couple of months, as well as Ethereum and alts. Now, I'm going to keep this very, very short and simple. On the weekly time frame on BTC, overall, I am expecting a bigger move to the downside and BTC to come into the regions at least of 50K. How can we actually take entries on the way down or on the way up? I will be showing you exactly the entries I will be taking as well as the entries that I am in. So stay until the end of the video. Now, what we can see on BTC right now is we've swept liquidity twice at 60K and we failed to close below. Well, what does that tell us? That tells us that there's a possibility that price can come back up, grab some liquidity, and we will be looking for a short setup to the downside down here. Now, as price comes to this area here, we will take a short and we will target the lows down here first and then around the 50K region afterwards. Now, let's break this down a bit more on the lower time frame. Well, on the daily time frame, I've taken a counter trend trade to the upside as we get the sweep of liquidity at 60K twice. We came into it once, I took a long. Stop loss moved to break even and I got stopped out at break even and I took about 25% profit. Now I'm in another position right now as we get the sweep of liquidity. My stop loss is not yet at break even. I'm expecting a deeper pullback. As we get the deeper pullback, I'll move my stop loss to break even and I will look to target these two key areas down here, 65K and 67K. Now, if we get the move to the upside, I will be looking for another position to the downside to add into my already existing position to the downside. So what would I like to see? Well, essentially, I would like to see a market maker sell model. What we can see down here is a market maker sell model. Well, what I would like to see down here is price come back up. Whether we tap this liquidity or not, it's not as important to me. I would look to utilize a position to the downside and we will look for another market maker sell model exactly like we can see down here. So what would I want to see? I want to see price come into this area here, take out liquidity, aggressive move to the downside, and I will look to take a short position to the downside. Now, if you want to see any of the positions that I take, whether it's to the upside or downside, follow me on X. I give you all of the positions that I take on X. And in a couple of weeks' time, I will be launching my Telegram group. So make sure you follow me on X as I will give you live updates exactly when I'll be launching. And you will know exactly what positions I'll be taking and when I will be closing my positions. Now, on Ethereum weekly time frame, one thing that I really do like about Ethereum right now is we haven't yet taken out this liquidity area down here of this candle, and we haven't yet tapped into this area down here. So we have a lot of liquidity resting below down here. Now, where do I expect Ethereum to go longer term over the next couple of months? Yes, I'm expecting Ethereum to come below these areas down here, perhaps even come into the regions of below 1,000. So let's see how that plays out. What can we do in the meantime to take some positions, whether it's to the upside or downside? Well, daily time frame, let's look into this. Well, the first thing that I want to try doing is try to capture a short to the downside. It will be a very aggressive short to the downside, almost as if it's a scalp position, and target these lows down here. Now, as we come to these lows, I will look for a long to the upside. Similar to how I described on BTC, I am targeting these areas here, and then I'll look for another short to the downside. Let's go on the lower time frame and show you exactly what I'm looking at. So as you can see right now, I do have a limit order pending on Ethereum around the regions of 1.6K. What I'd like to see is we can see price is in bearish order flow. We haven't yet tapped into the liquidity down here. We haven't swept this liquidity down here as well. We've also not yet tapped into this OTE level down here. So that's why I am waiting for price to get into this key area. I will take the position to the downside and target these lows down here. On top of that, we can see very clean bearish order flow to the downside. I want to see this be complete. And the way that this will complete is if price comes and takes out these lows down here. Now, yes, I do have a wider than normal stop loss because there's a possibility price may come around this region down here and then move down. Now, even if I get stopped out, there's a likely possibility I will look for another position around this fair value gap down here and my stop loss will be above down here. So that's how I'll be utilizing my position to the downside on Ethereum. Now, in terms of the upside positions, what I'd like to see is once we get the sweep of liquidity down here on the daily time frame, I do want to see a close above this area down here at 1.5k. As we get that, this is exactly what I'll be looking at. I will be looking for price to come down, sweep the liquidity, aggressive move to the upside, break of market structure, price comes into a key area, and I will be looking for a long position to the upside, stop loss below the lows down here, and my targets will be all of these liquidity areas as I discussed earlier, around here and around here. Once we get into those key areas, again, I will look for a short position to the downside down here. Now, if you like these types of videos, follow me on X and also consider subscribing. I do weekly videos breaking down the market to help you understand more about crypto and to help you understand the positions that I'm taking. If you want live position updates, follow me on X. And if you want weekly breakdowns of the market like this, follow me on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video.